All right, let's take a look at today then. So let's go into our notebook here. We're going to look at what we're doing today. So here's today's agenda. So we have our warm-up. So the warm-up is just a discussion question. So warm-up simply asks, is astrology your bag? So if you click on that, if you think back a couple of days, a week or so, we introduced this unit with an ancient computer called the Antikythera mechanism. So that was really a computer in pretty much all senses of the word. It was engineered to track the movement of different celestial objects. So it could predict exactly where different objects like the moon or the sun would be on different days of the year. So it was really an amazing feat. And one of the things that that particular mechanism did is it was able to track what's called the zodiac. So it looked at the sun's path through the constellations. So we're going to spend a few days looking at the zodiac and the constellations. So one of the many individual calendars engineered in the Antikythera mechanism was a function that tracked the ecliptic, so the path the sun travels across the sky. Specifically, it tracked the movement of the zodiac along the horizon throughout the year. So I'm sure it's no surprise to learn that the sun doesn't rise and set at the same exact location every day throughout the course of the year. It shifts. So this is one of the reasons that winter sees much less sunlight than summertime does. So the sun rises and falls at different locations. And this particular device, this computer, was able to track where the sun would rise and fall. But what is the zodiac? So probably most people have heard the term zodiac before. Certainly, I think most people have heard the term constellations before. So we're going to take, like I said, we're going to take a couple days to look at that. So the first thing I want you to do is just your warm up is go into the collaboration page and just answer the question, is astrology your bag? So one of the things I want to look at is astrology. So that's the first thing we're going to look at today. What is astrology versus astronomy? So it's two words that are almost the same. And astrology is another one of those things that almost everyone has heard of and gets mixed up all the time with astronomy. So astrology is actually quite ancient. So we've got a little project coming up on astrology. So I want to start by talking about that. So that's the warm for today. So the activity is an Ed puzzle. So you'll find the Ed puzzle in Schoology because, of course, LAUSD refuses to click the button that would allow it to work here. So go over to Schoology to find this. And then our exit ticket is a little reading. It's Star Myths and Legends. So if we come into the exit ticket there, you'll find the article. So I pasted it here. So you just read through this article. And then you go back into the team site to find the assignment. So it's just a little review of the article. So it's located right there. So again, you see there, this is due today. So it'll lock at the end of the day. So there is that. So that's what we are looking at today.